Okay, for this illusion, I begin with two red jacks, jack of hearts, jack of diamonds, and the ace of spades, which make contrast from the front and the back. Okay, I begin with the jacks, putting them on top of the ace, so I can do a reverse counting, and the same reverse counting from the back. But in this case, I'm reloading the upper card because I have the blue one right on here, right on the last one, which is the ace. I need to reload the upper one and take these two as one. It's 2 and 3. So the ace is still on the same bottom position, which it should be on top actually. Let me repeat the movement. When you do this kind of counting, you're not supposed to switch your hand position, either the speed of the counting. And because the ace is supposed to be on top, I just do a rumba count, and the rest, which is the next jack, normally, and the last one. So I still hiding the blue bag on the ace of spades. Then the next one is I just place the jacks at the bottom of the ace. So no one can really see which jack is at the bottom and which one is at the middle. It really doesn't matter, but just in case someone is really picking, it helps a little bit more, because I am about to do the double lift with a jack of diamonds and the ace of spades. I just do a double lift. So I try with my thumb to cover the shape of the jack, just in case by the time I push off the two upper cards. And for the double lift, I don't recommend to use brand new cards. I always use like about a week, 2 weeks cards. So it kind of helped me to stay up together, stick up a little bit more better. And then, because the next card is blue, I need to grab the red one, and before I take it off, I need to hide the blue one by moving my hand down. I clip the ace. Everybody believes this is the ace of spades, but this is not. I just clip it between the middle and index finger. And because the cards are too perfectly square, well, naturally you're supposed to be a little bit. You're supposed to have a little bit more problem, finding the middle. And actually, I don't put it in the middle. I put it at the bottom. But if I just do this, it doesn't look, natural. So it's always good to pretend you're putting it right in the middle, and then you finally catch it, by pretending. I have my index right at the bottom, so it kind of it looks like it's clipped between the two cards, the two jacks. The next step is the one you need to practice the most, because it's about the spinning the two cards, just the two lower cards, and try to end up the more square and perfect as possible, which is not really gonna happen, but the most you can, the better it will look. And this is the more critical part of the illusion. This is the best optical illusion of this trick. Let me tell you how I was practicing this spinning. With my third finger, is touching the blue one, and the one is in the middle, the one is at the bottom. is touching these two, just with the tip of my finger is touching those two. The middle finger is going to be the pivot point, which is going to be the finger is going to be spinning. The two cards is going to be spinning on the middle finger, over the middle finger, and the index finger is going to help the third finger to help a little bit better. It's going to help the spin a little bit, to do the spinning a little bit more easily for a third finger. Well, actually I don't need the index finger. I can do the spinning with the middle and just with these two fingers, with the second and third finger. That thumb is doing pressure between the index, between the middle and third finger, and I just spin it like that. Now the index finger, it helps me to complete the spinning, so that my third finger doesn't have to really work out, on the spinning. Look, I'm gonna show you again. Focus over here. So it's gonna be just the spinning, and the middle finger is gonna help me to keep the cards more square. But this is all you have to do. As I said, just the third finger is touching these two cards, the middle and the last one. It's gonna be touching with the tip of my finger, just about those two cards. The middle finger is the pivot point, the pivot, and the thumb is gonna be doing pressure right on the middle of those two fingers. So that's about it. Not a big deal. Just the practice. Yeah, the pivot, the middle finger, which is gonna be the pivot, it doesn't have to be right in the middle, because my index is helping to square more the cards. Now this is really important in the complete routine of the trip, because some people, they just show the middle card, and it's not really convincing. I don't think that's convincing, period. In my personal opinion, that doesn't convince me. Okay, but in some cases I just shake the cards, and it's kind of okay if I shake it. But for some reason, with a circular motion, it helps. For me, it helped me a little bit more to end up with the cards, as perfect as possible. It's almost perfect. But I just help it, and it's right in the same shape, in the same looking shape as it was when it was facing down. So that's the main purpose. And for some reason, with a circular motion, it has to be not too little one. It has to be a big circular motion, and that circular motion is gonna help me. It gives me a little bit more time, because this is the way I used to do it. I just shake it from side to side, and the shake is too quick, and also it's not giving me enough time to square the cards. See? And some people, they just shake it several times until they complete the spinning process. It's okay. I prefer to do it in all the ways I was looking. I was trying to come up with the best, in my opinion, one of the best, shapes and ending motion is with a circular motion, and that's about it. That's the main thing I believe you will have to practice. Also, by the time you finish the spinning, you are gonna grab the ace and bend it and show it, expose it to the audience, and then you expose these two jacks. So as you can see, I'm actually create this eye shape, but be careful not to flash the blue color. For this instance, I prefer to place the middle finger in the side of the eye shape, so they don't see the inside of it. So I show the ace, and by the time it's completely facing down and my hand is reaching the ace, I squeeze a little bit and I grab the card in the middle. But this is actually pretty quick. You just show and grab the card, and with this movement you end up with the cards pretty well square. Just help it a little bit more with the card. You see the jack, what they think is the ace. And again, you need to do a little bit of acting, pretending you're placing the card in the middle, but you are actually placing the card at the bottom, as you can see. And now from facing up, you will end up with a circular motion with a blue card. So this is actually two effects. The first one, the ace facing up, and the last one, the ace, the blue card, which is the ace. One more thing is the last thing, and you end up like this. And the last thing I will say about this technique, some people by the time, instead of doing this, grabbing the middle card for the last routine, last part of the illusion, some people they just take the ace, with a forefinger. You do pressure with the last card. So for example, I show the ace, and when I reach and I take it off, I'm taking off the jack. But some people they think is the ace. So for this, it depends how you feel more comfortable, because with the tip of the forefinger you're pushing out, and at the same time you're grabbing it right in the middle of the card, and just take it off. When your hand, at the same time your hand is going down, and grab the middle card. But you have to square the cards. That's the only thing. And the difference is with this other method, you just squeeze and grab that one that's in the middle when the cards are facing down. And you don't have to square anything because it's already square, which is what I prefer. And put it in the middle, and again just do a circular motion, and it's gonna end up, as much as you can. You are not about to get the perfect square initial shape, but that's all about the practice, and I believe you are gonna be pretty well entertained with this process, with these methods.